Hey guys, it's Friday. Time for the Friday wrap. This week, I've got a story for you. Oh wow, Jason's got a story. Who would have thought? Well, it's a pretty cool story this week. I'm kind of pumping my chest a little bit. I've been talking a lot about our Your Wealth, Your Way process. And when I sit down with clients, we have things that happen. I'm like, wow, I wish that our little program did that or this and make it better. And then when we get it, new clients that come through the system, they get the benefit of the enhancements that we've made. So let me show you on this little screen here how I intro our Your Wealth, Your Way process now. I say to people, how much income do you want to live off when you retire? How much wealth do you need to accumulate to make sure you can generate that income? And are you on track? Everybody scratches their head. No idea. Never come across anybody who knows the answers to those questions. Would you like to know the answers to those questions? Is it a good idea? Absolutely, it's a good idea. So we have built this way to help people to get clarity on all of that. We talk to them about the value of time, and we say the reason why we look at retirement is because it's the furthest, most critical point that we want to work towards, which gives us the full use of all that time. And I say time is your most valuable asset. The problem with time being an asset is that it's a diminishing asset, or it has a diminishing value. If you didn't use yesterday for everything that it had the opportunity to provide you, you can't go back to yesterday. That horse has bolted, you've missed the boat. So you've got to start today, but you have a shorter time to work with to make things happen. What does utilizing the value of time? Well, I split it into two ways. The ordinary done consistently produces extraordinary. Get in control of your super, make sure it's invested appropriately, structure your debt properly, make sure it's consolidated, make sure you're appropriately insured, make sure you're utilizing all the strategies, make sure you're in control of your budget. Just do all of that right, just the little things right for a long period of time, and you'll thank me for it. The other side of it is we want you to be an active participant in your financial world. The concept of pay yourself first. Start to build habits to allocate a portion of money to debt reduction or wealth creation. Do it for a long period of time. Again, you'll thank me for it. Let me tell you about the story. Emric was chatting to one of our clients during the week, and this particular client said, look, I've been watching Jace's Friday wraps, and I don't think I'm doing enough. And Emric goes, you're salary sacrificing to the caps. You've got your debt structured properly. The repayments on your home loan and on your investment property are as good as they can be. You're utilizing strategies. You're in control of your budget. You're doing everything. And so what has happened with this lady is we've created a plan with her. She's stuck to the plan. She's taking the actions that are going to produce the outcome. And the whole thing of habits, automation, and discipline has just become her new norm. And she's now like doing all the right things and going, I don't know if I'm doing enough. And I'm like, wow, like this is working, this is showing the results for people that are, disciplined and doing the right thing, that they get to a point where like, well, can we do more? Because I'm watching the things that are there to be done. Are we doing them? And when we say, listen, this is where you're at, you're doing all the right things. You are on track for this, this outcome. How good? If you want to do more, you can do more. But, if you're happy with the way it's going, then, at least we're at that spot. So, we talk about being in control of stuff. The ordinary, done consistently, produces extraordinary results. Just be in control of that stuff. Be an active participant in your financial life. Allocate money towards debt reduction or wealth creation. Most people have habits where they spend everything they earn. There's more month at the end of the money as opposed to having more money at the end of the month. That's just their habits. Does it have to be that way? No, it doesn't. That's just the way that you've made it happen. Let's create some new habits. We talked before, I start waving my arm up and down. This particular lady, she's heading this way. Yeah. So I say, it doesn't matter where you are, regardless of where you are, you're always here. We're always on day one. What matters is the trajectory that we're on. This lady that Emric was chatting to, she's on this trajectory because of the plan that she's on, not this trajectory if she wasn't salary sacrificing to the caps, if she didn't have a debt structured properly. She's doing all the right things to generate the results. It's now just her new normal. I'm pretty pumped about it. So that's my Friday wrap. The more time you allow for this process to work, it becomes your normal, it becomes natural. You have to go through discipline. One last very quick thing in relation to that. Just remember, chatting to somebody last week and they said, what's more important, discipline or habits? And this comes back to this lady. It's now just become her habits. I'm like, wow, what is more important, discipline or habits? I think it's discipline, because at the start, when you change something, you want to fall back into the comfort of the old habits. I knew how to spend all my bloody money every month. I want to keep spending, well, you probably don't, but I'm happy to keep because that was normal. This new habit of allocating money to something else, I'm not liking, but I understand the benefit of it. So you need the discipline at the start to keep going. Once it happens, it just becomes a habit. And this is like where this lady's at. She's doing all the right things and doesn't even feel it anymore. So I reckon it's bloody awesome. I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to Friday rapping with you next week. All right, guys. See you later.